Hello, I am Simulator Dirk and welcome back to Farm Friday. And it is early spring and we are planting. We ploughed the fields on the last episode and now we are ploughing. We are planting rather. We ploughed on the last episode, now we're planting and we are going to plant some corn. We've got three or four different tractors out and about at the moment on the farm. And we're just planting our seeds at the moment. We have made some minor changes to the farm environment, which we'll go through a little bit later. But in the meantime, let's do some farming. We'll go around the farm shortly and have a look at the action. I am planting in basically real time using some various helpers. Many hands make light work. So this episode will be planting and then growing, and then hopefully after that we'll be able to harvest, because it's been a while since we've had a good harvest. So what my idea is to get planting in pretty much real time and then speed time up for the growing section, and then next episode get on to fertilizing. One of the helpers has already completed their task apparently. Let's have a look at the action there. So what I think I need to do with that person is start them at the other end. This was the last paddock that I started. So I need to start them up here. I think that's better. I had something in the middle of that field. I can't remember what, but I deleted it. So it's a big, weird looking unplowed section in the middle of the paddock. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that in the end. So this is one of the additions to the farm that I've made for this episode, is that we have a couple of new wash bays. So there's one there, and there's one there. So it's a little bit bigger than the wash bay that we had before, and it's undercover, so you can go right ahead and you can get your high pressure gurney out. This one's fairly clean, but I just needed somewhere to park it. So you can do your high pressure washing when the tractor comes out of the field. Now this is partly inspired by something that happened to me very recently in the last couple of days of recording in the real world. I wanted to get my car fully detailed, washed in the outside and cleaned on the inside as well. So what happened was I booked the appointment, but I didn't necessarily look at what the weather was going to do, because I needed it done by a certain date to do something else. And so I woke up in the day in question, set the alarm for when I needed to get up. It was an 8 o'clock appointment, so I set the alarm for 7 o'clock. And I got up and it was raining. And so I sent a text to the person saying, I don't think it's a good idea that I should actually come out and get the car detailed. It's a bit of a waste of time. It's raining. So I thought I'll just leave it at that. You know, it's probably happened before. You know, probably happens a lot. And so I thought, oh, well, that's what I'll have to do. So my appointment was for 8 o'clock. I got a phone call at 20 past 8 saying, where are you? You've got an appointment to get your car detailed. And I said, oh, mate, there's no point doing it in the rain, is there? And he goes, oh, we're all undercover, but as soon as you leave, the car will obviously get wet. Now, one of the problems is that even though I park in my apartment block at Irk Tower and it's undercover, the dirt and the dust can still get in because of the design of the car park. And it's not fully enclosed. Now, normally that's not a big issue, but I'm actually going to sell my car because I don't use it. I don't use it much. I use it basically once a month. So my thought was I was going to get the car detailed and then go and sell it, and I didn't want to do that and get it wrecked in the rain. You know, when you're paying a fair amount to get it detailed, you don't necessarily want to get wrecked, especially if I had to park the car overnight and the outside would get dirty again instantly, which is a waste. So there we go. We've washed one of our tractors. It was arguably already clean. What's going on up? I think that's our original farm done. So we've got our solar panels still and our orchard, so that hasn't changed. Got our new wash bay, so I took one of the wash bays out and put that one in. That's a new mod. All the mods are in game in the mod hub. So we'll start. So we'll hire our worker. So we're preparing a corn harvest. Gonna grow some corn. Now the other person's stuck in the middle. Is it there? Yeah, at that blank bit. Now let's get out. So what's this bit? Oh, this might be some landscaping or something. Actually, what I might do is just hire another worker. We'll do some first person for a while. Oh, that's a bit precarious. It actually, this what I'm doing now with how I'm recording this episode, rather than me doing all the driving, sort of reminds me how I've done it on London Bus, or what I'm calling London Bus Simulator, as a part of my transport series. And what I found with that series, briefly, in case you haven't seen it, it's based on a German bus simulator from 2013. But as of 2020, the underlying engine, so to speak, of the bus simulator hasn't changed from a 32-bit, whereas most of them, such as Farm Simulator, have now gone to 64-bit. So in 2020, for OMSI 2, which is the bus simulator, some developers created a London map, with London buses and all of that instead of Berlin buses. English scenery, driving on the left-hand side of the road, the right-hand side of the vehicle, right-hand drive, and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, sweet. So I went out and I purchased it and I got it to work and everything like that. But what would happen is that you'd be driving along a road, and then all of a sudden a building would appear across the road as if it was a roadblock, and you'd be that close to it that you couldn't brake or anything like that. So you'd end up driving through this building and then you'd end up in a paddock somewhere. So the glitches were entertaining, but I thought maybe it's me because I don't know where I'm going when I'm driving the bus. So I found out how to get the AI to drive, just like I am now. And then I thought, well, okay, well the AI knows the route and everything like that, and they'll drive the route and everything will be good. But as it turned out, these glitches were happening to the AI as well. So I'm like, well, this isn't just me. This is the AI. This is the AI glitching out as well. And then I figured, what would be easier instead of me driving the bus and then me commentating and all of that sort of stuff, is just let the AI drive the bus, because at least they know where the route is and all of that sort of stuff. And so it sort of reminds me of what I'm doing at the moment, is that I'm not actually driving the farm vehicles like this tractor when it's doing something like planting the corn. I'm getting the AI to do that. And so I can get numerous things done at a time. Like I can have several tractors like I've got out now that are doing the work for me. And to you, it's just as visually, it's visually still sweet and everything like that. But I'm not actually just driving up and down and up and down and up and down. And that means I can only do one thing at a time. Whereas now, and this is one of the good things about the helpers in Farm Simulator, you can have as many helpers as you want. If you've got as many tractors and equipment as you want, you don't have to do all the work. Oh, hello. I should sort that out. So I'll get out of that situation. Alright, so we got some more. So we've done that one. And we've done this one. We've got some more to do over here. So we'll start to get the farmers over this side of the world. We'll take a shortcut around here. And we'll get started. We'll get them started over here now. All right, let's go. Hang on, have we got something planted here already, have we? Oh, hang on, I don't own this one. Hang on. Whoa, let's get out of here. We have to go down further. All right. This will be better. It's our own. Okay, so we'll get her started there on 22. Now there was another one that was finished. Yeah, here we go. So now we're not going to drive over another farmer's field. So this is a fairly big area, 22, so we can get a couple of people working on here. Actually, what we should do, we should go the same way that the other farmer's doing, the other helper. Okay, so it's going good there. Going good there. Whoops. I was wondering where we were for a moment, but we're in camera, in cab with this one. Now I've got to double check fields 28 and 29 and see if I did those as well. So while all that's going on, let's go in our... Oh, we'll go here because we're here. Okay, so we've got our dairy which we had before. Now over here we've got a taco truck in a new Taco Tuesday Farmer Special. Buy 12 tacos and get 12 tacos free. So you can get some tacos there. Now across here we've put a diner. And it's also I don't think you can actually go in, but it's also a selling point for crops and everything around the back. So if you go around the back, you can sell crops and everything there as well. So they're the main changes that I've made. There's a little market stall here as well that you can sell things at as well. I've taken some of the animals away, but apart from that, I haven't made many changes to the animal section of the farm. Let's go around and check these fields over here, 28 and 29. Okay, we haven't done, what are we on now, 29? We haven't done anything on 29. And I'm pretty sure we haven't done anything on 28 yet. No, we haven't done anything on 28. So 28, 29, we haven't done anything. I'm just going to leave this down here just to remind me that I've still got to do fields 28 and 29. So we haven't changed anything with the house. We've put the extra washing bays in. I might just put that tractor away while we're here. Oh, there is a new fuel area, so you can fill your trucks up here. There's the petrol pump there. It's all in German. So we'll go and put our tractor away. We're not using it at the moment. Okay, so that tractor's fueled and washed and ready to go. So she's down there doing field 22 with worker H. So that's fine. The sun is getting ready to set. So that's all going okay. This tractor's already done 38 kilometres. since we've had that tractor and this farm. So it's getting late at night. I haven't put any floodlights anywhere yet, which is what I normally do. So I thought, here's a perfect opportunity to see a little bit of night farming as it might be done normally. Or the farmer's probably gone to bed now because he's probably been up for ages driving the tractor. But here's some first person twilight driving. The sun hasn't totally gone down yet, but it's not far away. So as the sun sets on another day on the farm, a nice and short episode for a change on Simulated Earth Farm Simulator. Farming Friday, it's back. We're going to finish these fields off camera, and then hopefully the next time you see me, there'll be some harvesting to do. I've been Simulated Earth. You've been wonderful. We'll see you later on. Bye bye for now.